Hey folks, Dr. Murphy here with my new friend Alphonso in the neighborhood. Tell us the story, Alphonso. It's amazing. You were at a pool hall.
So, I was put up for adoption when I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
Didn't really know much about my parents. My father sort of did, but anyway, one day when I was probably about 30 years ago. I'm 55 now. I ended up I was a bar back, and I was at a bar, and I was playing pool.
Yeah.
And the girl came up to me, and we played a little bit of pool. We went outside, and she goes, "Can I ask you a personal question?" And I said, "Sure, ask me."
Right.
She goes, "Were you adopted?" I said, "What?"
Right.
I was really startled. I didn't know what to do. So she goes, "Were you adopted?" I was like, "Yes." She goes, "Can I ask you another question?" I said, "Sure, go for it." So when we did, she goes, "You had a brother named Floyd." Oh, no. She first said, "Your mother's name was Claire." And I almost dropped at that point.
Yeah.
She goes, "I got one more." I was like, "Let's go for it." So she said, "You had a brother named Floyd and a sister named Antoinette." And when she said that, I went to say Tootsie. And she goes, and she had actually said it before me. And I was like, "Yes." And she goes, "I remember you when you were this little."
Wow.
So later that night, right then, she called my sister up. And I ended up talking to my sister for about half an hour on the phone.
Oh. Yeah, that's something, Alphonso.
And then my sister and my nephew came, got to meet them, which was awesome.
Yeah.
The next day, my brother came and picked me up. I went to my sister's house, and I got to meet them.
Wow. Reunited after.
Was reunited probably, it was about 20-something years, and
Jeez.
ended up meeting my mom. What was nice about it was to really find out the reason I was adopted. And the story came out that I guess my mother had a boyfriend. And at the time, he pushed her down the steps. She went into a coma.
Oh my gosh.
We, as the kids, my brother, my sister, and I were sort of shifted around in our family. When I come to find out, my sister told me that one day one of our uncles took us down to the adoption agency and pretty much left us. We went into the system, and I think the only reason my mother got her son and her daughter back was because she had to give me up for adoption. But with Faith having it, we got to meet. I got to see my mother. Comes to find out, I thought I was a child of 3. My mother had one other son, and then my father had 11 other children. I've met about 4 or 5.
Oh my gosh.
So
your family is as big and crazy as mine.
And my adopted family is about the same, because we had a family reunion, and they had over 1,000 people.
Oh my God, Alphonso.
Yes.
No.
Yes. So I went from a big family to a bigger family, and now I have an enormous family, and I love it.
Alphonso,
so that's my story.